it was so interesting for me when we started working with PFF. We would go to the combine every year in Indy, and we would go up there and we would meet with all the teams. And so a lot of teams would send in their backup defensive tackle coach or somebody, whatever. But I immediately flashed back to that call on going for it on 4th and 2, because Belichick had guys from Harvard and MIT and Stanford in the room, true mathematicians. And I was like, oh my gosh, he plays this thing off like it's just a gut feel all the time. He's ahead of the curve. He's doing the math.
Yes.
And we're seeing now the game of football, and I'm going to give my guys at PFF a little credit. They've sort of been at the forefront of that. But how have you seen the game change in that way for the better?
Well, what PFF done is totally changed the game, because look, when I was playing quarterback, I wanted as much information as I could get. I mean, just give me everything. And the Colts, they were giving me everything, but there just wasn't that much to give. There wasn't that much information on each player. I mean, it was a little more, this is where the player went to college, this was his 40 time at the combine. I'm like, how's that going to help me beat the Jets this week? But now, what PFF is doing, I mean, I've talked to quarterback, I talked to Mahomes, I talked to Josh Allen, and the information that they're getting because of y'all going into a game, the level of preparation for them is off the charts. And that, but like you said, what coaches now, the information they can gather. I mean, like you said, Belichick made that decision on 4th and 2. You know, he was using information, but I think he was going off a little bit of instinct as that, hey, we can't stop these guys. I remember his defense was so mad at him the next day, right? That was the big story, but it was the right call. And now people are doing it because of the information y'all provide, and it's making the game better.
And nobody second guesses it anymore. You
Not
know,
even
it's interesting because when you're talking about, you go into the press conference, and it used to be when Bill went in there after going for it on 4th and 2, it was because it didn't work, right? It was, what are you doing, coach? What are you lost the game. Right. You lost the game.
Right.
Now, these coaches come in and go, look, it was a 49% decision.
Yeah.
We took the 51%, but that also means we're going to be wrong 49%.
That's right.
So if you guys want me to play the math, I got to play the math. And it's going to work out the other way sometimes.
And I like what PFF provides in the TV, the broadcasting provides those same numbers. So it kind of, you know, tells the fans at home, hey, this is why he's doing it, right? And I kind of like that because, like, you know, I've coached some youth football. Coaching's hard.
It's hard.
You got to make tough decisions, and they're not doing it anymore on a whim. I mean, there's still guts and instincts and feel for the game. Don't get me wrong. But the fact that y'all are providing, you know, this is what the data is showing, and this is why he's doing it, it kind of makes fans go, okay. And so now they're, you know, they want you to go for it every single time because it's fun for the players, for the fans to kind of watch that aggressive style of coaching.